Hello everybody, I just really wanted to make a quick voiceover here before this video officially begins, because there are some things that I need to explain. As you saw with the last part, I was really struggling in the Spirit Temple, and those struggles did not stop. They continued well into this part, and to make a long story short, I ended up cheating. Now if that's enough to get you to click off this video and leave and never come back, fine. I get it. But I will explain why I had to cheat. Before I get into that, I do explain it in the video, my thought process, and why I did ultimately end up resorting to cheating, which in reality is just my lack of game knowledge. The footage in the background you see is the multiple recording attempts I had made before just realizing nothing was happening, what I was doing wasn't working, and just restarting all of it, because I was losing my absolute mind, for lack of a better term. It was super frustrating, and I was just trying to get through it, and I'm going to explain why I cheated. And the why I cheated is because of this room here. It's why I made a note in the previous video to pay attention to this room, because this room would be my downfall. I was not aware that these Anubis enemies mimic your movement. It never occurred to me. I never looked it up, because every time I have done the Spirit Temple, I have had fire. Usually Din's fire and fire arrows, because you never go a playthrough without Din's fire at the very least. So I never knew that. It was actually I was rewatching Michael and Matt of Achievement Hunters Randomizer, and they said that. And I'm sitting there like, oh my god, is that really how they work? And sure enough, that's how they work. And it was a disaster. I was so flustered at this point, and going back to before I had the knowledge of what those enemies did, I genuinely thought that there was something wrong with my save. I had combed over the spoiler log, and I'll explain like the path I took in the spoiler log and why I did what I did. I was so flustered and frustrated and just trying to figure out what the hell to do. I genuinely thought that my game was broken. And so that brought me to the ultimate decision to cheat. Now, there were a couple ways that I did consider cheating. I considered giving myself more keys to the Spirit Temple. I considered giving myself bomb chews, because bomb chews, in the way my randomizer works, is I cannot buy or use bomb chews until I find them organically in the wild. So that's not a bug, that's just the way that my randomizer is set up, and now I know for the future whenever I do attempt this again. But, so where I ended up cheating was back in that Anubis room. I gave myself magic temporarily so that I could kill the Anubis and proceed to the next room and get the boomerang. And I am glad that that is where I decided to cheat, because it was a room that I didn't actually have to cheat in. I could have progressed through that room anyway. I'm just dumb. But yeah, so I do end up cheating, giving myself magic temporarily, and I do get the boomerang, which opens up a whole lot for me. So that was a lot. I do apologize for having to cheat. I really didn't want to. I didn't really want to look at the spoiler log, but and again, it comes down to my ignorance and my lack of game knowledge. But I was so over it. I genuinely sat here considering, do I just completely end this playthrough? I considered just genuinely scrapping the whole playthrough and starting over again, but I didn't. And, like I said, if you're upset with me for cheating, you have every right to be. I really personally don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm very lax about this stuff, and it was a room I could have beaten anyway. I'm just a little silly. But I do thank you all, for your patience and understanding for this part to come out, as well as hopefully accepting the reason why I had to cheat. It will not happen again. I also just want to add, at the time of recording this little voiceover, I have completed the randomizer. So I do appreciate any comments or any, support or advice. Just please keep in mind that I have beaten the randomizer. I'm done. So your advice, unfortunately, will not do me much good. But I do appreciate it. I know y'all are just trying to help. And much appreciate it. And I will keep everything in mind for whenever I do one again, because I do want to do it again. I had a lot of fun with this. But I'm going to stop rambling, and I just really hope that you enjoy this video. And remember to comment and subscribe if you wish. And I just, once again, hope you enjoy. Bye-bye. Okay. Hi. There's a lot of recordings here. I don't know if this... I might have to restart this. I don't know. I need to figure something out, because after digging through the spoiler log, I have a problem. So, I am out of Spirit Temple keys. I don't know where to get any other keys. So here's my dilemma. I need Rudo's letter. Rudo's letter is in the Spirit Temple. We know this. It is the Spirit Temple Gold Skulltula that requires Bombchus. There's 3 places to get Bombchus. One is the Sacred Forest Meadow Gold Skulltula, which requires the hookshot, I believe. Actually, where's the Minuetta Forest? Okay, they're probably not first. Which requires the hookshot. I can't even get into the Sacred Forest Meadow because of Mido. I need Saria Song or Minuetta Forest. The second one is the Skull Kid in Lost Woods, which requires Saria Song. And the third Bombchus is the Zora Fountain Great Fairy, which requires Rudo's letter. Again, Rudo's letter is in the Spirit Temple, which requires Bombchus. Saria Song is in Jabu Jabu's belly, which once again requires Rudo's letter. Then we have, so where's the hookshot? There's 2 hookshots. One of which is in the Water Temple, which requires the hookshot to get in. The other one is in a Storms Grotto, which requires the Song of Storms. The Song of Storms is in Lon Lon Ranch on the back wall. This requires the Boomerang. The Boomerang is in the Spirit Temple. Hallway right, invisible chest. This requires a key and or fire. I don't have fire. I have an idea for that, maybe, if I can get some bombs. But I need a key or fire or magic, so I can use fire arrows. Now, magic, again, there's 2 places to earn magic. One is in the Spirit Temple, but that requires the hover boots. The hover boots are the Gold Skulltula on the hill in Desert Colossus. That requires the magic beans. The magic beans are in Dodongo's cavern with the Scarecrow. I have the Scarecrow song, but that requires the hookshot. The other one is in the archery training in Gerudo Valley, which I'm not even sure I can do until I beat the fortress thingy. And that requires Epona. To even get to Gerudo Valley requires Epona or the Longshot. Epona's song is in the Forest Temple, which requires the hookshot. Do you see my dilemma? I'm worried I soft-locked myself by not using that, Spirit Temple key for Child Link. I should have used it for Adult Link. Because there's a door I can't open, and I'm out of keys, and I don't know where the rest of the Spirit Temple keys are. I think there's one in the windmill. Can't get that. Need the hookshot for that. Or, fuck, what was the other way? Song of Time. Wait, the Song of Time. Right? Because isn't that where you pop out from Dompe's race? Hang on. Where's the Song of Time? Need the boomerang for that. We did see the Song of Time. I need the boomerang for it. But again, the boomerang, I think I may have screwed myself here. I'm going to be so for real right now. Spirit Temple small keys. Looking at the spoiler log here. There's a Lost Woods Deku Scrub. We probably got that one. There's a Zora Domain chest. Probably got that one. DMC. What is that? What is that? Death Mountain Crater. Freestanding heart piece. Already got that, or need the beans. Next is the Kakariko Windmill freestanding. That, again, is I need Hookshot or Song of Time. Shadow Temple Falling Spike Switch. I can't go in the Shadow Temple. I don't have boots, and I don't have Din's Fire. And how many keys are there in the Spirit Temple? There's 2 more keys. Both of... It's probably the one in the fire thing that I'm missing. No, one's in the Spirit Temple. It's the Shadow Temple and the windmill that I'm missing. I'm so certain this is my problem here, is the boomerang. I'm so certain I screwed myself. I am almost positive. This game, I cannot get the metal fence. Okay. Okay. So we have a problem. We have a big problem. I might have to cheat. Genuinely, I might have to cheat. I think there's something I can do in Ship of Harkinian that will get me that Spirit Temple key. I don't want to, but I am stuck. I cannot progress. Okay. Important update. I have the boomerang. How I got the boomerang? My cats are fighting. Don't worry about it. I did what I had to do. Listen, gamers. Here's a lesson. Here's a life lesson when it comes to games like this. Lovely words from a very wise man. Pokemon Challenges said, if the game bullshits you, don't be afraid to bullshit back. I have the boomerang, and that's all that fucking matters. Because I am so certain that my save was broken. Somehow, I don't know how. Let me turn the debug menu off. I don't know. I don't know how my save got broken. My cats are fighting. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I have quite literally zero shame. I have the boomerang. That's important. I also realized I can just reset with Link and it takes me back to the fucking Temple of Time. I don't have to fucking run back there every time. This episode is beyond a disaster. We got the boomerang. We got the boomerang. And I think that should solve all of our problems. Really. I'm not gonna look at my spoiler log anymore. We have the boomerang. And that's what's important. Y'all don't need to know how I got it. Alright, I got it. I got it. The game was... What? Listen. The game, it wasn't even the key thing. It was not the key. The key was not the issue. Because I gave myself a key and it didn't solve my problem. No, my issue was magic. So I gave myself magic. Temporarily, you know. And listen, genuinely, I did not want to cheat. But I had no choice. I was stuck. I was completely stuck. There was nothing I could do. I went through the spoiler log. If y'all hate me because of it, fine. There was literally nothing I could do. Everything was dependent on this fucking boomerang. Oh, Lord. Life sticks. That works. Alright. Great. How many of those I got now? I didn't even see. Let me mark. Boomerang. Boom. Got it. Totally legally acquired boomerang. It was these fuckers causing me problems. I do not have Din's fire. I can get the song time. No, I can't. Okay, yes I can. I can barely get the song time. Okay, let's leave. I'm done with fuck Spirit Temple. I don't want to be here anymore. There's one thing I can get. I'm gonna get the fucking Song of Time. I should be able to get that at the very least. And then we're leaving. Then we're doing something else. I have a newfound hatred for this temple. This temple has ruined my life. And I'm sorry that I had to cheat. I didn't want to. The game gave me no choice. I don't know what happened with my save and why it was all borked, but... we do what we can. We do what we must. Is this what I want? I don't remember. I don't remember which door it is. No, this is the bomb shoot room. Can't do that. Now, I honestly don't remember. The only thing I remember is... yeah, I don't really remember where I can get most of this stuff. I honestly could not remember. I know where the Song of Time is, because it's right here. Boom! Song of Time! Now what does this do for me? Well, couple things. I can get another key for here. That I do remember. That's in the thing. But there's a Skulltula I could get, at the very least. Okay, I need to go. I'm losing my mind. Gamers, I'm cooked. I have not, at this randomizer seed is the worst I've ever seen. I've not watched a lot. I've watched a few. And none of them, of the ones I've seen Matt do, have been this terrible. To the point of me having to cheat. Because there was nothing I could do. Quite literally nothing. I went through every single path, came back to Boomerang. And Boomerang was the easiest thing to get without cheating more. So I'm sorry, gamers. I didn't want it to come to this. But it did. It did. But that opens up a lot for us with the Boomerang. And we can progress. First, Graveyard. Child. Alright, wait out here. For nighttime. I don't know how long I've been recording. I don't know how much footage I have. I stopped and started these recordings so many times. I will figure out something to do. With all the footage, there's probably going to be a bit explaining in this video kind of what's going on and why I had to cheat. With just some footage in the background, I guess. But, yeah. I don't got anything else to say. At least I can get this. I don't know what this is. I never looked this up. This wasn't any of the things I was looking for, so... Token! And get reward number 3, which I think is the heart piece. I'll take it. Excuse me, Dampe. Oh, I can get this with a boomerang? Oh, apparently so. Anyway. Can I go in the windmill during the day? Yep, that's a spirit talkie, alright. That I did know. Can I get that? I should have smart song time. Nope, not that. That's not that. How does it want me to get this? So I can get it now. But I don't understand how. Yeah, I don't think I can get that right now. I don't know what it's talking about. I can get it as an adult, I think. So I'm pretty sure that's where fucking Dompe's already spits you out. It could be wrong. Anyway. So I can't get that right now. Gerudo Valley. I can get some in Gerudo Valley. Lon Ranch. Probably where we're gonna go next. Oh, and I can finish off the Deku tree as well. Alright. We got plans. First, Lon Ranch. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm going to try and do this efficiently. So we're gonna go to Lon Ranch. We're gonna reset. Go to Lost Woods. Get. We're gonna go to the Deku tree. We're gonna get the Skulltula there. Then we're gonna go to. Then we'll go to. Dodongo's? I can't do Dodongo's Cavern. I can do Dodongo's Cavern. I might wait for Dodongo's Cavern, to be honest. Fuck, I actually might have wasted too much time. I need to be there during night. And we cut it close. I think we're good. Okay. I think there's 2 sculptures I can get here. Yep. What is that? Rupee? Rupee. Alright. And then there's back wall. Which is... here? And this. Hey, 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 hey! Song of Storms. Boom. I knew something important was here, I forgot what. Okay. That opens up so much. Okay. Alright, that is the Song of Storms. That is wonderful. Alright, we're gonna do cheeky little reset. And into the Deku tree. I need bombs. Can I buy bombs here? I don't remember. Y'all got bombs? I know Zora Server does. You do. Hard to You know, something I didn't look up in the fucking spoiler log? The sword. The Kokiri sword. Alright, let's finish the Deku tree completely. Deku tree, whatever. Oh shit, whoops. Haha, wrong way. That's the boss room. I gotta go up just yet. Where did I come from up here? Alright. Useless. But the Deku tree is done. Cheeky little restart. Gets back to the Lost Woods. So I need to go to I can do bottom of the well now. No, I'm not gonna. I don't have magic. So we're completely done with here. What am I missing? Kokiri Forest. Why does it say I can't do that? I have the Song of Storms, but I... What? What's in that grotto? Something I can't get? I know the grotto's over here. I have the Song of Storms, unless it's like a dive grotto or like a hookshot thing. Maybe it's only an adult. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. It's up here. I never got the Stone of Agony either. Still no Kokiri sword, by the way. In case anyone's wondering. Still just rocking sticks as a child. Is it here? Let's see. Yeah, I think it's right here. What's the Song of Storms? My favorite song, by the way. It's not gonna be the Song of Storms, but... Ooh, but it is the Bolero. Yeah, I don't know why I said I can't get this one. It's right here. What do you know? What do you know? All of my problems solved by the fucking boomerang. God damn. Every single fucking problem I've ever had has been because of the fucking boomerang. And magic. Actually, magic is the real hindrance here. But I can't get magic without the boomerang. But I can't get the boomerang without magic. You see? You see my issue, gamers? You see the problem? And why I had to cheat? Anyway, hookshot. Yippee. Anyway, did that. Not as ordered ever. I'm not mad. I definitely was not like 7 seconds away from absolutely crashing the fuck out. We're fine. We're fine. Wait, I don't need to go in here. I have to go down the river. See ya! I don't know why it says I can't do the storm grottos. I don't know why it's telling me this. I definitely... Isn't there... I don't know. I definitely can. I mean, I can do the frogs, too. Right here. Get up here. Get on the thing, Link! Link! Get up! Up! Song of Storms Become Blare of Fire is great because those are my 2 favorite songs. Oh! I was just talking about you. Oh, that's why it's telling me I can't do the fucking Storm Grottos, because I didn't have the Stone of Agony. I guess. And I can do a couple songs for them as well. I think the other one I can do a Song of Time. Enlarge. And then I can do... And there's Song of Storms? I think that's Song of Storms, pretty sure. I can never remember these songs. Those guys are shuffled. Did I turn on? Maybe I did turn on Frog Sanity. I don't know. Either way. Shout out to me never actually breaking this place open. Was there something important here? I don't remember. I honestly do not remember anything I saw. And I'm not even lying. I don't remember. I remember the race is important. I think the race might be magic. Whoop. Oops. Not what I meant to do. That's another one. Okay. Is there anything to do on Death Mountain? There is. Come here. Isn't there another grotto up there? No, it would have told me. Oh, it's probably the cow. I think there's a storm grotto up there, but I think it's a cow. I don't think I need this, man. Do I need him? I don't know. Come here. My emotional support chicken. Yeah, I need him. Goodbye. I'm pretty sure the thing at Lake Hylia is useless. If I remember correctly, the thing on the house. Pretty sure it's just a token or something. I remember looking at it. Whee. Don't make those noises, Link. Whoop. Okay. Mark it off the list. And I can do Dodongo's. I'm gonna do Dodongo's Cavern as an adult. Because I have to go back for the Scarecrow anyway. So I'm just gonna do that as an adult. Alright, okay. Now, we go to... Okay. Alright, it's... I don't think I could do the heart piece. Okay. So... Okay. There's still things we could do. I need to go back to Lost Woods at some point. Because I need to go take first medal. But! That's fine. Because we're going back to Kakariko. So I don't think there's anything else I could do on Death Mountain. Nope. So back down to Kakariko. In the Hyrule Field, there's a grotto just outside Kakariko that we can do. There's a couple things we can do in Hyrule Field. Then we can go to Gerudo. Go there. Get up to some shenanigans there. And then we'll jump in the lake, go to Hylia, get the fucking piece of shit at the house, and then we'll probably wrap up this episode. Because I am hungry. I am super hungry. Oh wait, I can do the Reed Dead Grotto. Where's that? Is that this? Did I do this already? Yeah, I did this already. Pretty sure that's what it's referring to. Yeah, I did this. I just forgot to mark it. Because I just knew where this was. Alright. Hey, low on bombs. Oh, what is that? What is that? What keys are those? Oh my god! That is fucking incredible. That is astounding. That is every key to the Gerudo Training Grounds, which is 9 keys. That is fucking incredible. Oh my god, I hadn't even realized we'd never gotten a fucking Gerudo Training Grounds key. That is every key for the Gerudo Training Grounds. Ah. I finally feel joy again. Okay, and then there's the inside fence grot. I think I got that one. Yeah, I got that one. That's the one by the lake. Okay, Gerudo Valley. See, gamers, cheating makes everything better. Don't apply that to anything other than games. Single-player games. Don't cheat anywhere else. Unless you're cheating the government on your taxes. Don't do that. That is a joke. I love for my first complete randomizer I had to fucking cheat because the game just obliterated my hopes and dreams. How can I do that? How can I do that? Is that a doll? Huh. Oh, maybe it's because I can't get across the bridge. This is not Gerudo. I don't know. There's a... I know there's a thing behind the tent. Yeah, I think it's... Maybe it's because I can't get across the bridge? No clue. There's also a grotto up here, but I think it's a cow? That's why it's not marked? I don't know. Excellent timing. I needed to be night for the Skulltula. I don't think this was on the important list. Okay, and the tent's over there, and I can't get across. Oh well. Whee! Oh, my tummy. Felt that in my belly. I guess there's one thing I forgot in Heimer Field. Where's this fucking lab at? Here's the lab. There it is. I'm actually gonna go through this whole playthrough without the fucking Kokiri sword. I would very much not like to not do fucking Jabba Jabba's belly without it. It's gonna be such a pain. It needs to be nighttime. Alright, so this is Song of Time. Okay, that's... Okay. Yeah, I know roughly where it is. Alright, I just gotta wait till nighttime. Sun Song would be great. Cause I'm gonna be Jabu Jabi. There's no goddamn point in having the child sword. Well, no. I need it for... Well... Just give me the goddamn sword, please. I need a sword for this child. He's killing everything with sticks. Alright, see y'all when it's nighttime. Cat, I ain't got shit for keys. Getting Gerudo Training Grounds was nice, but like, I don't have any keys for the Water Temple, no keys for the bottom of the well, so I could go there. I can't do much. I could do a little bit, I guess. Alright, arrows. Got it, though. Alright, and there's one thing I forgot in the field, so we'll just head there. It's not too far from Lake Hylia. And then we'll head back. We'll do the Sacred Forest Meadow. There's a grotto there. How many sticks I got? 5. I'll probably top up on those just in case. A stick upgrade would be great too. If you're not going to give me a sword, can I at least have a stick upgrade? That would be cool. Cool. Whee! It's... Okay, so I'm... here. It says diving. It says I can do it, so I'm guessing I just need the silver scale. Tell me this is an adult thing before I walk all the way over here. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, yeah, no, I'm done here. I'm done here. I thought so. Alright, yeah. Back to the Sacred Forest. And then I'll wrap up here and go make myself some dinner. Do you have sticks? Probably not, because I would have bought sticks if this place had sticks. I got bombs, though. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully 5 is enough. Wait, did I buy Deku Nuts there? I don't think so. No. I hope what I got's enough. Can I something with that? Alright, let's go. That was easy. I think it's normally a big rupee. Either 50 or 200. Maybe 100. I don't know. What do we got? Virus Wind. Still can't use it. Still don't got magic. But hey. Not at all an important item, but helpful. Helpful nonetheless. Alright, where's the Storm's Grotto at? Okay. By the actual temple. Alright, we'll do that, and then we will skedaddle. We will end this part, this part of all time. Ow. You know, I'll be set for the Forest Temple if I could just get some goddamn keys for it. Now that I have the hookshot and the bow. It's over here. Heart piece. Boss. Alright. I've completed 2 heart pieces. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah. No, I need one more. One more. Okay. Well, I guess we'll stop here. Thank you all so much for watching this hellish part. I don't know how I was gonna start because I made a bunch of different intros, trying different shit. I'm probably gonna have a little bit of an explanation. I probably had a bit of an explanation at the beginning of this video, explaining, you know, my problem and, you know, why I had to look at the spoiler log and why I ultimately had to cheat. I'm sorry for that. I did not want to cheat. I really didn't. But I did not see another way. Everything needed... I needed the boomerang to get magic. I needed magic for the boomerang. I needed Song of Time for the keys. I needed the boomerang for Song of Time. So it was a mess. So I do hope, you know, y'all forgive me. Y'all stick around and keep watching because we still got a long ways to go. We still got so long to go. We don't have light arrows. We don't have the Shadow Medallion. We don't have the Strength upgrade. We still got a long, long ways to go. But I do appreciate y'all watching and sticking by, and hopefully still enjoying, even though I had to do a smidge of cheating. But thank you all so, so much for watching this part, for hanging out for the chaos, and I will see you all in the next part. Have a good night. Bye-bye.